In order to effectively control vectors, such as ticks and mosquitoes, it is important to understand the types of control tactics available. In an integrated vector management plan, abbreviated here as IVM, there are 4 categories of control tactics that can be used against all pests and vectors. We can think of how we use these tactics as a pyramid, with those that should be used the most at the base of the pyramid, and those that should be used the least at the top. At the base of the pyramid are cultural controls, followed by mechanical and physical controls, biological controls, and lastly, chemical controls. From the bottom to the top of the pyramid, we also see changes in the nature of the intervention and the risk associated with them. Tactics at the bottom of the pyramid tend to be preventative, while those towards the top require greater intervention. As you go up the pyramid, the risk associated with using each tactic also increases. Let's go into more detail about each of these 4 categories of control. At the base of the pyramid is cultural control. Cultural control tactics are behavioral changes we can make to reduce our likelihood of coming into contact with ticks and mosquitoes. Examples of cultural control include wearing clothing that keeps out vectors, such as long pants and long socks, or avoiding vectors by staying away from environments where you are likely to encounter them. The next layer of the pyramid is mechanical or physical control. These are physical barriers that keep vectors away from you. The best examples of this are window screens. Screens keep mosquitoes out of the house while allowing fresh air into your home. For this reason, it is hypothesized that window and door screens may be the technology that has saved the most lives, as they keep mosquitoes out of your home. Mechanical control for ticks can include landscape modifications, such as fencing, that reduce the number of hosts that may be carrying ticks in your yard. It can also include keeping grass mowed short to reduce tick habitat. Next up are biological controls. Biological controls are living organisms that can be used to control ticks and mosquitoes. One example of a biological control used in IVM is mosquito fish, which feed on aquatic mosquito larvae and may be added to ponds or other contained bodies of water to control mosquitoes. The last tactic available in your IVM toolbox is chemical control. This may include any sort of synthetic or natural pesticide to control ticks or mosquitoes. Chemical controls represent the highest level of intervention to the landscape and the highest risk to the environment. These should be used after careful consideration of the target vector and always used according to label instructions. Each of these 4 categories of control, cultural, mechanical or physical, biological, and chemical controls, are tools that you can use when designing an integrated vector management program. There are many options within these categories to build the IVM program that works best for you to keep you, your family, and your pets safer from ticks and mosquitoes.